Since the Pope exists in the Cars universe, car Jesus must have existed. What kind of car do you think he would have been? El Camino. Stay with me here. Son of a carpenter. What would a carpenter drive? A truck. The Sun. Smaller truck. Widely misunderstood and railed against by the powers that be of the time, but have a devoted following to this day. Google Translate tells me that El Camino translates to the way. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He's already told you he's an El Camino. Edit. I've been made aware of some different ideas as to Jesus and Joseph's profession. So imagine he was a cart for lumber or stones, or perhaps a cart to carry important artifacts in and out of the temple. We don't know how the Cars characters are born, but we do know that older characters are older models. For example, Liz is way old. Doc Hornet is an older race car. Mater is an older truck. Is it possible that Jesus, a carpenter's son, could have been a lumber cart, while Caesar might have been a chariot? That old car your family owned that you're surprised lasts for more than 15 years and 200,000 miles. People also argue about the color of it. I can smell this car. My mom had a Toyota Tercel as well. Rust brown, orange. It always had that little tree in the mirror too. C.H. Rist Hitler. Judged by Honda Pontius Pilate. I am so confused by the letters you chose to parenthesize. Carbon monohydride RISTLER. He drove a Honda Accord. Everyone know this. Everyone knows Jesus and his disciples went around in one Accord. Must have been packed in there. Thank you for this. Lord knows he didn't drive his dad's car. God drove Adam and Eve out of Eden in his fury. Hold up. So, if cars are built at the car's birth, then is the Pope Mobile constructed at birth? No cardinal car vote, and the Cars Catholic Church universe overseen by an inexperienced Pope. Or is the Pope voted on by other cardinal cars and then brutally chopped up into a Pope Mobile? There's a hole in each wheel, but they're not flat. Can also drive on water, and turn water into petrol, bolted to a lift through the wheels. A beat-up old tractor with a mismatched color door and rust all over the bumper. But in all of the imagery and iconography, he's portrayed as a pristine, white sedan. Accurate. As we learned in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, this is the correct answer. Tractors are cows in the Cars universe. A crossover. Ba-dum TSSS. Nailed it. Model Latin cross. A black-brown one as well. But all the pictures of him will be white. Model T. Yes. Subaru Crosstrek. Sorry. Jesus. Jesus was a Prius. Hated by most. Has a solid following. Those with money only use it to their advantage until they can get something better. Except I imagine Jesus was a good driver. And everyone knows that Prius owners are all exceptionally horrible drivers. Hated by most is not really a solid analogy for the Messiah of the world's most popular religion. I'd imagine he'd be a 3-in-1, gas, electric and solar powered, to represent the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Nazi. This certainly is the car of the King of Kings. Climbs into the driver's seat of a Renault Fuego and just straight up bursts into flames. King Arthur. You have chosen poorly. Aside. In the movie Planes, one of the characters fought in WW2. Which means there was a Cars Hitler. I don't think that guy was supposed to be King Arthur, but I like your version. Obviously he was a hovercraft. Underrated comment. And therefore, full of eels. In all honesty, probably a pickup truck. Not too fancy or showy, but perfectly functional. His life was devoted to teaching and helping others, so it's the perfect vehicle to do so. He was also a carpenter, so pretty blue collar. A pickup truck would have been a good fit. Jesus would totally help you move. Yeah, I was either going to say an El Camino, or a Gen 1 Ranger. Maybe an old S10. Well worn. Probably rust damage as well. A Toyota Helix. Because it just won't stay dead. https://www.youtube.com/watch V equals XNWKZ7CTHKK 1983 Toyota Tercel will seemingly die on a Friday after you've arrived safely home, but will inexplicably start again on Monday, so you can drive to work. Can confirm. Strangely immortal car. That one. My friend has one that's still running in 2020. Well, there must have been a car Charlemagne, car Joan of Arc, car Henry VIII, car George Washington, car Hitler, etc. There was absolutely a car World War II, as I believe the military Jeep refers to it, meaning there was a car Holocaust, Pearl Harbor, D-Day, and 2 car nukes dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Given the VW minibus's mannerisms as well, it could be reasoned that there was also a car Vietnam War, as well as a car counterculture that arose from it. A hippie van. He spent his time traveling and teaching peace and love to people. So the Mystery Machine. You're right. Here's a song about it called Astrovan by Mount Joy. https://youtube.be/feed27wixtvq. The hippie van is already in the movies. His name is Fillmore, is in the Fillmore Theater. I'm pretty sure every character in that universe is supposed to be immortal, considering they can't build more cars by themselves, and the cars in that universe have bio-components that keep them from breaking down. Hudson Hornet though. So what do you think Jesus is doing now? Who says they can't build more cars? This is the same universe with Wall-E. All car factories are likely automated. A Chevy? They die and are brought back to life all the time. Oh, Ford. I thought you said Chevy.